All right, man. Well, I got one more question, and I got one question, the most important question in the world to me. Since we have that connect. Um, you're a basketball coach. Matt is known for his post play. I'm known for my 3-point shooting. Okay. What are you going with if you're down two? All right. 3 seconds left. Are you going Matt inside or are you going G for three to win the game?
1, 2, 1, 2. All right, let's roll.
Welcome. You're listening to the Saddle Up Podcast,
Where we discuss everything related to UTRGV athletics, past or present. We'll catch up with old teammates, friends, and take you down memory lane.
with exclusive interviews.
This is the Saddle Up Podcast, the voice of your covered walkway streets.
So dope.
This is gonna be awesome.
Stay tuned for new episodes every week.
From Bronx Village to the Fieldhouse, we'll cover it all.
Hell yeah, dude. Carpe damn.
So saddle up and let's go.
Let's go. Saddle up, partner.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Saddle Up Podcast. G, how you feeling today, man? Because we got a special guest.
I'm feeling
We've
great.
got an absolute stud.
100% got great sleep. But I mean, 100% recovered. I'm excited about this, man. It's another Friday. We have an awesome guest.
So this week we have none other than Naima Williams, who is a absolute UTPA Bronx women's basketball legend, right? And she's joining us from
Yes.
vacation because that's how she does. She's in Cabo right now.
Yes.
And Naima, thank you
We
so
don't-
much for joining the show. We've been wanting to get you on for months now. So for you to take the time out, it's a blessing for us.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. I'm so excited to be here. So excited.
Naima, it looks like Matt is in Cabo and you're in an apartment. Are you really in Cabo and is Matt in Cabo? It's the opposite, right?
I'm
It's
in-
switched.
I'm right next door to her and Chris. And
Yes.
so, yeah, this is the view she's looking at. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I got
facts.
you.
It really
Yeah.
is.
It really is. Wow.
No,
that's
Tess,
so awesome.
I am actually in San Diego. Tess is my wife. I just want to make sure that she knows I'm not in Cabo. So,
Yes, let's make sure that's clear.
yeah. So, Naima, thank you for joining the show again. How have you been? What have you been up to? Like, we have so much to get into, but you were just an
Great.
absolute stud in school, and I'm so
Man.
happy to have you.
I appreciate that. No, life is lifing and it's all good. Yes.
Yeah.
Crazy that time has passed so quickly, but here we are. I'm excited.
And you played 2000 to 04, right? Correct?
So 03. So
03.
99 to 03.
9903.
Yes.
Yeah, so we were in school together. Yeah, we talked about that off camera. And for everybody that's out there, she had no idea who me and G were. So she just coming on here blind.
And that's very,
I thought we
very
weren't going to talk
rare.
about that. I thought we weren't going to talk
That's-
about that.
No, Naima, that's very rare. I'm just letting you know that, like,
It's very rare.
Yeah, it's very rare we find people that don't know us. It's
Yeah, G's
At-
getting
at this
stopped in
point.
HEB now,
yeah.
walking down trying to buy mustard, and they're like, "Hey, aren't you the podcast Settle Up guy?"
I'm getting harassed.
Oh, wow. Okay. So shame
No,
on
okay.
me. Shame
Yeah,
on me.
no, you should. It's okay though. It's okay. We'll let it slide.
We'll let it
this time.
slide. We'll let it
No.
slide. We're
Thanks.
we're heroes in our own minds. It's all good.
I
So
love it.
so it's been almost over 20 years, right? Because
Yeah.
So what have you been up to? Where are you at now? Like, I mean, I follow you we're Facebook friends and social media, but for anybody that doesn't, like, what have you been up to?
So I have been all over. So of course,
Mhm.
Texas was home for me. I'm from Houston. So
Mhm.
after I graduated, went back home, started working. The guy I am married, we'll talk about him in a little bit, but Chris,
Yeah.
we
Mhm.
moved back to Houston and we both started coaching basketball, which is
Okay.
that's not what I went to school for, but I love it.
Yeah.
So I was coaching high school basketball. He was coaching high school boys. I was on the girls' side. Fast forward, had a couple kids, moved to Chicago, moved to Minnesota. Now we are in Los Angeles. We've been there the last 6 years. So it's good.
Nice.
Got me
Wow.
out of that snow, which is what I was appreciative.
Yeah, Southern California weather is ideal, right? I'm
Can't
about
beat it.
for you. I'm in San Diego, Del Mar, so I totally get it. You pay a
Absolutely.
weather tax, but there's no weather better.
Ah,
No
Right.
weather better.
okay. We've been through this before. I know. Now I have two that are bragging about the weather. Okay.
I'm just
You know
saying.
what? I know. It's okay. Valley weather's okay though, right? It's a close
Hot.
second.
Very
Valley
hot.
weather is
Man.
Valley weather is probably some of the best weather in Texas. I will tell you that. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
If you
it
just
is-
want to like declothe and go to the beach, it's great weather down here. Yeah. Just don't wear a
Declothe.
shirt to like the flea market because
declothe.
you'll
It's
slip.
KFC still open, declothe. That's fun.
Right? Yeah, no.
I'm just saying. I don't mean it like that.
So yeah,
Well,
no, I mean it's been good. I was a teacher for over 15 years and coached girls
Mhm.
basketball during that whole time, and I've enjoyed every single move we've made. So it's been great.
Yeah.
So you said
So
you're
going-
from Houston, Texas, right?
Yeah.
Grew up, raised there.
Yep.
How did you end up at UTPA?
Yeah.
Did you have other, what was your high school career like? Did you have
Yeah.
other schools that were recruiting you?
So ironically enough, UNLV was recruiting me, and then a coaching staff changed. And you know what happens when that happens?
Yeah, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
My recruiting
Done.
kind
Your recruiting goes away. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I also had my high school team. We were really, really good. I have my best friend still to this day. She went on to play at Notre Dame, won a national championship. Another
Wow.
went to Sam Houston to play. So another teammate went to Baylor, won a national championship. So we had a really good high school team. Shout out to
Yo, we're loaded. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
loaded. What high school is this, Naima?
Clearbrook High School in Friendswood, Texas. It's on the south
I know
side.
exactly where it's at. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Clearbrook.
So
Shout out to John Braxton.
yes, exactly. John's from Clear Lake. Yeah, totally.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
we, my recruiting kind of just changed and shifted, and then I ended up signing with UTPA until like the end of my senior year. Coach Lee at the time, he reached out to my high
Coach
school
Lee.
coach, and that's how that
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I found out when I got there's like 5 other Houston girls, so it all worked out.
Yeah. So
Oh, wow.
it felt kind of like home because we've all experienced this, right?
Yeah,
The Valley is a very particular place. Like it is very, like some people love it, some people don't get it, some people hate it, right? And
Right.
Oh, so which one? Which one were you?
well, it depends on what year, First year, you're like, where am I? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you progressively, you end up loving it. You start to meet people, and it's
grows
a
on
good
you.
place. Great place to raise a family. It's good. It's a good place.
Yeah.
Great place to get Mexican food too. Like it's still
Oh gosh, we're gonna go there
mean,
already. We're going to
yeah.
the food. All
we're
right.
going
Hey.
to the food,
I'm in.
but
Count
like,
me in.
Not
Yeah.
lying.
there's the best
Yeah.
Mexican food ever is down in the
Absolutely.
Valley, right? And so
Absolutely.
all right, so you signed late your senior year, you go to Pan Am, you got 5 girls from Houston or 4 other girls, whatever
Yeah.
the number was.
Yeah.
Like I want to kind of talk about your career, and I won't go into coaches or stuff, but while you were on campus, you ended up setting some records. Like you're in top 5 in a lot of stats, right? And I texted to G. So
Mhm.
And you
Oh, yeah.
I want to bring this
I'm
up.
gonna be
You're
honest,
a
I don't
thief. You're a
remember. Please
thief.
tell me.
You are
Yeah,
a thief.
you
You're a
are-
thief.
Hold on, G's sending me all these. G's sending me all these texts about White Lotus. Hold on, let me see. All right, so
Shout
second
out to
all
White
time in
Lotus.
steals, number 1
Mhm.
in free throws made, number 2 in field goals made, and number 3 all time in points.
Ugh.
And that's not even, you mentioned the rebounding, like the
I was
girl
the
that
number 1 rebounder until this year.
Oh wow.
Shout out to the girl who broke my record over 20 something years, but
Yeah.
wow.
I held that rebounding record for 20 plus years. 671
And-
was my number.
Oh my
You got some-
goodness.
look at those
It-
shoulders, G. Look at her
No,
shoulders.
yeah.
Like,
She can box.
look
she can
how
box
she
you and
look
me
how
out.
she
Yeah.
carried that. Look how she carried that for 20 years. Like them shoulders are broad. Like
But
Damn.
now it's lifted
It's
off
time
of her shoulders.
It
She
That's
is.
can
why-
breathe now. She can relax in Cabo.
It's
But,
all
go to
you know,
Cabo.
right. Yes. And honestly, I reached out to the girl. Forgive me for not remembering her name, but I reached out to her. I FaceTimed her and I said, congratulations on breaking my record. I think that's
Oh my goodness.
and she still has like a year or so still left. So
Yeah. You're
Oh
gonna
my
end up like
gosh.
number 5 in the record books. It's gonna have 1 through 4, so
right. Yeah, no. But so going my freshman year, going in, you don't know, am I gonna play? Am I not gonna play? But I was fortunate enough to play and start my freshman year. And so it was good. Like my teammates, I think again, talking about just going down to the valley and being like, where are we? What let's figure this thing out. It just worked. Our team gelled, we meshed really, really well. I mean, and I just love the game. So I'm just like trying to teach myself and them teach me, and we figure it all out at the same time. I don't know. That just comes with it. And I was just a natural athlete. So a lot of that stuff, I didn't really feel like I had the skill level that I really thought I had until I started playing more. And I'm like, oh, I'm pretty good at this thing.
Well, Kevin, like I told you, I talked to Kevin Mitchell this morning, and he said that you were probably one of the best female athletes that he's ever seen play.
Oh, so thanks, Kevin. Shout out to you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin Mitchell.
Yeah.
I called him to get some dirt on you, just to get some stories and stuff, right? But he didn't have any. But he said that you were one of the best athletes he's seen play. So that's shout out to Kevin, but that's a testament to you.
Yeah. I mean, my second sport in high school was track. Like I won state in track, but that wasn't the sport that I liked.
Mhm.
I really enjoyed basketball, and so that's the avenue I decided to take, which is great. I was blessed.
No volleyball, because we're gonna get into that in a second. No volleyball.
Did not play volleyball. I regret not playing now that I have a child that plays. But yeah, I didn't play volleyball. I could have probably been really good too. Now that I'm watching,
I'm sure you could have. Your natural athletic ability.
Put me at the net. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'd have been scary. That definitely would have been scary. So. You end up getting married, and I saw y'all had an anniversary like 20 some years, right? Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
So shout out
my
to
goodness.
my awesome husband, Chris Johnson. 21 years on the 20th, March 20th.
Wow.
Yeah, 21 years. So I met him in the Valley. So,
Yeah,
man,
he
full circle.
Kingsville, right?
No, we met in Pan Am. Like he
Okay.
was visiting with some of his teammates. But yes, he played at A&M Kingsville.
Oh, so he was down in the Valley just hanging out.
Just
Hanging out. That's crazy.
Yes.
This was meant to be.
Exactly.
It's meant to be. It's 21 years later. My
21
goodness.
years
What club? Do you remember what club?
We just talked about that, and I do not remember. He mentioned Metropolis, but I don't think that was the.
It had to be. It was probably Metropolis.
It had to
Everybody went to Metropolis.
It had to have been Metropolis. That.
Who knows? I have no idea. But it was meant to be for me and my teammates to go out that night. That's for sure.
I met a lot of ex-girlfriends at Metropolis. A lot of them. So yeah.
He has a remix to that song. All my exes I met at Metropolis, right?
Thank goodness none of them worked out. Shout out to my wife, Steph. Thank goodness. But
yeah. So 21 years later and 2 kids. We have my son Isaiah as a senior, and my daughter Anaya. She's a sophomore.
Yeah.
Oh
and
wow.
Isaiah,
So this is crazy though. I just need to. I know there was a connection here. Okay. I feel this aura even through the Zoom.
What is it? Talk
my,
to me.
my wife and I are 21. We're heading into our 21st year of marriage.
Okay.
We have a son that's graduating this year. And we have a daughter that's going into her sophomore year. So I knew that there was, there's some kind of connection there. Yeah.
It's
I just
definitely
wanted to
not
point,
the athleticism, because she's
just
got
wanted-
it.
And,
You don't.
No, wait. I was gonna go into, and I had a pretty good vertical, and I could, I was a pretty good athlete in high school. I mean, there's so many comparisons to the GOAT. We have GOAT comparisons, right?
Own it. I'm with
This or that with you guys. I swear to God.
Uncle Gico, Nay, Uncle Gico.
I love
Uncle
it.
Gico.
I love it.
All right, sorry.
G
Let's
did
get back on track.
G did get offered to walk on to UT football. I mean UTRGV football this year.
UTRGV football, yeah.
Oh.
But it's okay. Yeah, I'm not. You know what?
You sure?
It's
You
in the
sure?
past. It's in the past. I don't want to go into that.
In the past.
Yeah.
Way in the past.
way in the past. I don't want to go
Okay,
into
leave
that,
it
but
there.
let's talk
Leave it
about
there. You're good.
let's talk about your wonderful husband Chris and that situation there. You know how you
Yeah.
all helped each other and how you helped him be as successful as he is today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to make sure everyone heard that. No.
Yes. For every man, there's a great woman behind him. So yes,
Yeah.
shout out to
Absolutely.
Chris.
Beside him.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, ironically, so after coaching in high school, he went down. I don't know if you know this, but he coached in the Valley for the Vipers. For
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
did not know that.
So he ended up going back down there to the Valley, coach
Okay.
with the Vipers. And then after that is when we made that transition to Chicago. But yeah, so Chris, let me just tell you, his basketball brain is like no other. The man knows the game of basketball. So
Yeah.
he obviously playing it, he's a teacher of it.
Yeah.
I listen to it, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Mate.
How'd you see that? Yeah.
He really, really is. He's really good at what he does. And it's not even just the basketball side of it, just the mental side of it.
Right.
Like, because it's, as you all know, it's more to it than just the skill and dribbling the ball up and down the floor.
Exactly.
You have the mental capacity to handle it all. So
Agreed.
yeah,
that's right.
So he's a successful trainer, works out with a lot of NBA guys, a lot of really successful agencies send him their top talent.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris. But this is your episode, so we're not gonna,
all good.
The question I have for you is your son Isaiah, senior, already committed. He's going to Colorado. Congrats.
Yes, go Buffs.
When y'all sit at a game,
wow, awesome,
and you're watching, and you're just mom and dad,
yeah,
and then you're in the car on the way home, what are those conversations like as far as how do you view his game versus how does Chris view Isaiah's game?
Yeah. Oh, that's a great question. So
is it basketball?
Basketball.
Is he playing basketball? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. He's going to play basketball at the University of Colorado next year, which we're super excited. But so I think Isaiah he's blessed because yes, his mom and dad know the game.
Mm-hmm.
But his mom and dad have also coached the game. We've played the game. So my side of it is I don't go in like, you should have done this, you should have done this. And Chris doesn't either because we've been there, Now, Chris talk to him and ask him questions like, what do you think you could have done better with this? Or how did you feel about the game here? And that just gets him to thinking about what he can do and what he did right, instead of just going in and being like, no, you should have done this and this. It doesn't work that way because the kid is half listening anyway. So because they're already in with it. They know themselves what they did wrong. So there's no point of that.
And coach probably told them what they did wrong too. Their coach. Yeah.
No,
so
exactly. And so you got to know, like, okay, let's feel the room first. Let's see how he's feeling. And just really get a good feel for where he is mentally after a game, whether it's a good game or a bad game. You have them. But I come to him and I'm like, all right, so how you feel? Or sometimes I'm like, no, you couldn't get that rebound. Now, the rebound thing is my thing. He's a point guard, by the way, G. He's a point guard. He didn't play my position, so.
Carried that record for 20-some years. Look at them shoulders,
I'm like, let me show you how to rebound. Give me a little bit of credit.
So, has he ever challenged you? Has he ever challenged mom to one-on-one?
Oh,
how
absolutely.
did that turn out?
Yes. So for a long, now he's been playing since I was coaching when I was pregnant with him. So he's been around the game his entire life. But after a certain point, I don't know what year, when he started beating me, I was like, maybe I should stop playing.
Yeah.
And he recognized,
trust those knees anymore. I don't trust mine anymore.
He's like, Mom, I can beat you. Like, I don't even want to, it's not even a challenge. I'm like, oh, okay. And he's right. So
no, I thought maybe that's when you went to go get your cons and put your knee brace on.
Yeah.
Elbow pads.
No, I accepted it.
Okay.
It's fine. He's definitely better. And now he's taller than me. He's a way better basketball player than I ever was. I will give him that for sure.
Lucky lefty. I've seen highlights of him.
Yeah.
Well, he better. You're right. He is blessed because it was his DNA that got him where he's gotten. So just keep reminding him that it's his DNA.
Absolutely. His arm span, and that's
Just
all
keep
he
reminding them. It's in the
I
blood.
mean, is there any possibility that in a couple of years that we could get him to UTRGV Vaqueros, where mom and dad met, and maybe take him to Metropolis, take him to
Absolutely not. So sorry. Hate to break it to you, but that is not happening.
That's not gonna happen. Okay.
No,
Just,
he went down to visit when he was little. That's good. He
That's
can
it. That's enough.
vacation and visit, but that's about it. That is about it.
Oh, we
So-
tried.
yeah. So what would be your there's a bunch of NIL stuff going on, and your kids are at that age, going into college and what.
Yeah,
What do you think your evaluation would be when you were in
Yeah.
college?
Yeah.
Right?
That's a really
let
good
me
question.
tell you, I've talked to a couple of my teammates, and I'm like, how do we go back? Like, what do we need to do?
Yeah.
Because we couldn't even get airline miles at that time.
Right?
We were trying. Yeah, that's
We were
everybody-
trying. Lalo
we were
Rios pulled
trying.
it off. Lalo did it. Lalo
Lalo did it.
Lalo
Mike
was getting
Mancias did
credit.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I think about it all the time. I'm like, man, the times have changed.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, I think it's great. I do really, because my son will benefit from it. But yeah, back in the day, we definitely could have had a nice little package.
But you didn't answer the question, Naima. You did it politically.
What would be your number?
What was your value? Like, what would your evaluation be?
I don't know, because
Yeah.
you do it like the way
1.5 million.
now. I mean, give me a meal. I'll take it.
I mean, it was
Million,
it
that's
was
right,
early
a million.
2000s.
million, I will take it.
Yeah, it was early 2000s. I would say if I had to put a number on your freshman year, maybe obviously it wouldn't have been, it might have been like, I'd say like 60, right?
Right.
But after your body of work, after 4 years, your senior year, you're going to command. This is early 2000s, so you're going to probably command at least 400 to 500,000. I mean,
I think so. Yeah.
I would the records
Half a mil.
that you broke
Half a mil.
or the
I'll take it.
like
Absolutely. Yes.
I
You'll
think $1
take it
million
now. You'll
now,
take it now.
given inflation, yes, but like back then, early 2000s, I think it would have been 500 grand back then. Would have been you'd have been
and 500 grand in the valley, like
yeah. Yeah, we could have been all eating El Pato for free, like
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's totally, that would have been a whole nother ball game.
G's evaluation. We did this a couple episodes ago. G just wanted like what is it? Taco Locos from Stripes.
Laredo taco from Stripes. I'd be good with a couple of tacos a day, just to kind of fill up. But you mentioned your enough about me. Okay, this is not about me. You mentioned your daughter.
Yes.
What's is your daughter into athletics as well?
She is an athlete as well. She plays volleyball, which we are so
here comes the
excited about.
volleyball. Yes.
She plays volleyball. She played basketball for a while, and I was saying earlier, like her last year playing basketball was her 8th grade year, and I was her coach. And she was like, I'm done playing basketball. And I was like, and I'm done coaching. So here we are. We're done together.
Yeah.
My last year coaching. And she has been playing volleyball. She plays club volleyball. Which is why I was like, man, I really feel like I probably could have been good at this watching her play. But she enjoys it. She really, really does. So yeah, we got 2 athletes in the house. But she's creative, which is the other thing I love about it.
Yeah.
She can draw, she can paint, she's into editing film and all of that. So yeah.
That's so crazy. That is really crazy. Like,
It's crazy to think too, like we'll be empty nesters before I know.
Yeah, so my wife and I talk about that all the time. Yeah, like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? Because really your weekends have been probably consumed with volleyball travel and basketball travel every summer.
Whatever.
Every summer, every weekend. Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about that?
Time. I don't
What do
know.
you think about
Figure
that?
out what we're gonna do with my free time. Travel.
You're in Cabo already, but what do you think about that travel stuff? What is that kind of like as a parent, as a coach? What do you?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I think it's changed. The whole AAU circuit and all of that is changed. A lot of it's saturated with.
Yeah.
Can you pay? If you can pay, you can play. It's not like it was back.
Or if you're good enough, you don't have to pay because we'll just slide you in. Like, so
And I've
Yeah.
also learned too, the basketball circuit is completely different than this club volleyball world. This club
Yeah.
volleyball world, I was like, how do I get into this? Because the games every weekend, there's hundreds of teams,
Yeah.
huge arenas. Yeah, it's a lot.
You know what we'll do? We'll connect you with a guy that played with us who went through the same thing. Jerron Allen. He's got 2 daughters that went through club volleyball.
Yeah.
And both of them, one of them currently now plays at Pan Am or UTRGV.
Okay.
One of them played at Houston Christians or HBU.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he did that whole, being that basketball mentality, and then his 2 oldest kids are volleyball. So he had to do the same thing. So
had to
I'll connect
adjust.
you with Jerron so you can kind of
Pick his
please.
brain.
maybe ask questions of like, what the hell am I? We call him Cool. That's his nickname. So what the
Okay.
hell am I doing, Cool? Like,
Yes, please.
yeah,
Please let me know, because it's
Yeah.
it's different. It's definitely different.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
what are you up to now? What's a typical week or day look like for you when you're not in Cabo?
Right.
Yeah.
When I'm not
Vacation.
enjoying my spring break. So I work at the same school with my kids. They go to a private school in Los Angeles, and I am the assistant admissions director. So I
Oh
work in
wow.
the office.
Yeah.
I'm also the athletic liaison for admissions. So I'm helping all the coaches with their potential
Get kids
athletes
in.
that they want to get into the school, which is
Okay. I got a
Um,
couple foreign kids. I need to call you. I'm gonna get your number after the show. I'll hook up that
Is that
roster.
legal? Is that
Hey,
legal? Can we
well,
do that?
I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna edit this part.
Is that
leave that part
legal?
out of there. Leave it out of there. But yeah, so I work there full time, and then of course, driving my kids to and from, taking care of the home front, and
Yeah.
supporting. So it's busy. It's definitely a busy lifestyle, but I wouldn't change it or trade it for the world. For
Do
sure.
you ever get time to watch maybe a UTRGV game like on ESPN Plus?
I've seen one actually recently, and let me just start off by saying it's still hard for me to say UTRGV. Like I am still UTPA.
I know.
I know. It's
I
okay.
know. It's us too.
A minute.
I get it.
Takes me a minute.
I get
No,
it.
I did. I watched the game, and I'm seeing my favorite fans, the Von Indies. Love them.
Oh,
Shout out to
out
the Von Indies.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But I saw them, and then I'm looking at the gym, like everything has changed. Like, oh my, y'all have to tell me how much.
They've got, the pool, that pool off to the side, that's
Yeah.
now gone, and that's a practice facility.
Oh wow.
So that way,
It's so nice. It
Teams
is
can-
really nice.
that way,
We're not sharing the gym. What?
you're not sharing the gym, or you're not having to go HP2 to go practice, right?
In the rain. Yeah.
They've got a brand new weight room right there in that the courtyard area.
Yeah. Yep.
Where the
Oh,
PE
where the-
office, the teacher's office, the professor's
Yeah,
office
where
is
the
where.
dance studio used to be. Do you know where
Mhm.
that was?
Yep.
So they got rid of that, and now it's a like first class weight room for the athletes.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
we have a
it's
football team, and we've got
football team, facilities being built, practice field. Like they bought a new football stadium there in Edinburgh. Like
Wow.
they're adding, they're renovating the field house, so now there's going to be like a courtyard type thing on the front,
nice.
like it's
That's awesome.
It's
Wait,
unreal.
does Bronx Village still exist?
our village
Yeah.
does still exist.
It does. It
El
does.
Bosque and the Palms, yeah,
pool.
they still there. Yeah,
Yes.
If
Wow.
you've if you've watched a couple of shows in the beginning, we used to say that COVID didn't bother you if you swam in the Bosque pool.
El
during your
Bosque,
college
you ever
years, it
swam in
didn't-
the El
yeah.
Bosque pool, you didn't get COVID. So,
You
Yeah,
survive. You can survive that. You can survive anything.
you can
Absolutely.
survive anything.
Yeah.
We should do merch that says "I survived the Del Bosque pool,"
Del Bosque.
right? Wait,
That's crazy.
put that one down, Matt. That's a good merch one right
That's
there.
a good one.
for
I
Saddle Up.
survived.
Yeah.
I survived.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
So-
I haven't been back since Chris was down there with the Vipers. I guess that was 2016, I believe. So I haven't been down
Yeah.
there.
Oh, he was there. He was there recently then,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? Who was the head coach with the
Was it
Vipers?
Finch?
I couldn't tell you.
No,
I think it was Chris Finch, wasn't it?
no, Finch was way before that because
Before 16?
Yeah, because I was with
Oh,
the
it was Finch
Toros
and
in
then Nurse.
12.
It was
Finch
the 3 point. It was the guy. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking
It
about.
might have been 2015,
Was
2016.
it Matt Braze?
If you
Could have
call out
been
anybody's
Braze.
name, I'm not gonna remember. I can tell
You're
you.
not gonna
Yeah,
get it.
she didn't even know us.
It's okay.
So yeah, look how she's opening up to us. You
But
know, so
it's okay.
Too
Yeah,
many.
you
I
didn't.
can't keep up with all of them. It's too many
You
players,
didn't know.
coaches. It's too many. I
You
can't.
didn't
Yeah.
know us. You didn't know us. That's
You
the
didn't
most
know us.
important.
So sorry.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the
Let's-
most
Now you're a
important.
friend of the show. So if you forget
So-
us now, it's because you wanted to
never.
forget us.
Could
Huh?
never.
Naima, what do you know, out of your student athlete experience
Yeah.
and what you're going through now, you know, after life after athletics? I see a lot of people that, you know, employers, and when they look at resumes, they see student athlete. And they go immediately, you know, this person is dedicated, committed. We're going to look into this person. What did you take from being from your student athlete experience at UTPA? How did you apply it to everything that happened to you, you know, as a coach and after that?
That's a
What
great
kind of
question.
advice would you give a student athlete?
Yeah, absolutely. Ironically enough, I still keep in contact with some of the players that played for me back in
Yeah.
2002.
Yeah.
The big piece is relationships for me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Big on building a relationship so that that player can still call me, you know, when they need me.
Right.
That student athlete piece, it's definitely two into one, right? You
Right.
got to focus on your academics. And it's not necessarily about, do you know how to add and subtract? It's how did you study? What was your work ethic when you came to that?
Mhm.
And you
Yeah.
take that into athletics. It's the same thing. Like, what's your work ethic when it comes to getting better at whatever sport you decide to play? So I think trying to teach kids that success comes from work. You have to put in the work.
Mhm.
No matter what it is that you're doing, if you don't put in the effort and the time, then your results are not going to be what you want. You can talk a good game. Oh, I want this. I want to make it to the league. But what are you doing? Like, are you getting up?
Yeah.
What are you doing to
late?
get that? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So telling these kids, and you know, times have changed. They are different growing
Yep.
up now than what we are. You know, they've got a lot more in front of them when it comes to social media, all of that, but they still have to put in the work. Have to.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Other
Yeah.
if you don't, then it's just a pipe dream. All it is just like, oh, I could have. You could be like them old heads at the basketball court on Sundays, like, oh, I could have played
Could
college,
have
or
been this.
I could
Yeah.
have
Like
been
me.
in the league.
Like me.
If I had your height, I'd been in the league. Like, what are you doing? Like, come on, man. Like,
No. Yeah.
Well, you
you're
heard it
sitting
from
on
the
park
UTPA
bench
goat.
drinking a 40 for a reason. Like, you know, this is yeah, you know.
Yeah. No, but UTPA was great for me. I had a lot of fun, a lot of great experiences. So here's something you may not know if you didn't do your homework, but I was the
Uh-oh.
homecoming princess one year. Can you believe
Oh my
that?
goodness.
It's not on the internet. So look at
I got
you.
pictures. And I
Just
blame
keep
my
adding to the
teammates.
list.
I blame my teammates. So Jennifer Ariola, I think she lives in Arizona now, if I'm not mistaken, but she was like, you should try. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm never gonna win. Do you know? You're not. I mean, I got second place. I was princess, and I was really surprised but excited for that experience.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Like,
No,
I mean, think about it. Like, as athletes, because at that time, you know, the basketball teams were only kind of the only ticket in town, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
You either go to the guys' game or you go to the girls' game, whatever you're a fan of, whatever.
Yeah.
So on campus, you as athletes, we all stood out.
Yeah,
You know,
for
whether
sure.
it be size or the way we looked, the way we carried ourselves, whatever. So I'm not surprised that you basically won a popularity contest because
Right.
you're 5'10", you know, you're beautiful. Everybody knew you played basketball, and look at those shoulders that was carrying the rebounds.
Yes.
Like I'm
Thank
not
you.
surprised you won it.
you don't have to anymore though.
Yeah,
You can
don't
relax
have to.
now.
Let it go.
You can relax.
Just let
You
it
can
go.
Let it go.
It's all good. I am very
Yeah.
comfortable. It's so good. Yeah.
So I know you're on your spring break and you're enjoying it. Have you kept up with March Madness?
Of course.
College.
I do it every year.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, awesome. Okay. We have a contest going on right now, and this is a good chance for us to shout out to the people that are helping us here from the Valley. Wing Barn and Benavides Insurance have sponsored a contest for us, and you know we've got the men's bracket going on and trying to find the winner.
Yes.
Who are you calling for the champion on the men's and the champion on the women's side.
Yep.
You heard it here first. Saddle Up exclusive.
Well,
This is your
I told you where I was from. So if that tells you.
Oh, you're going U of H.
U
I'm
of
going
H.
U of H. I have U of H
U of
winning
H.
it. I don't know if you
They got a
paying
great
attention,
program.
but that defense U of H is playing,
Yeah.
it's hard to score on that defense.
Shout out to Bilal. Shout out to Bilal Batley, one of the assistant coaches for U of
Yes.
H.
Yeah.
Good friend of ours. How about the women's side?
I have USC.
Even with Juju out now?
Even with
Well,
Juju
I had
out?
it before.
Yeah. Oh, so you got to stick with it.
Oh, no.
okay.
Yeah, you got to stick
It's
with
so
it.
unfortunate. I'm such a huge fan of Juju. Like,
Yeah, same.
she's
She's a great player, and she's going to be back. She'll be back even better.
Oh, yeah, she'll definitely be back.
Yeah.
But I'm a huge fan of hers.
Yeah, absolutely. She's an example of putting in the work.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So let me ask you one last question.
You are
before
too.
we get out of
You
here.
are too. The GOAT. The UTPA
your favorite place to eat. I know we talked about food earlier. When you were in college, where was y'all's go-to to hang out and go eat when we had a little bit of when the stipend money would come in at the first of the month? Like
Yes.
where would you ladies go
Oh my
to
God.
go and have a bite to eat or hang out?
There was a taco
Because
place.
you've already established Metropolis. So
Right.
Yeah.
Name of it. There's a taco place that was in Edinburgh, real small. Oh my God, y'all gonna have to help me.
El Zarape?
Yes. Yes. Okay, first try. So that says something. Absolutely.
I'm telling you, there's a connect. Man.
Absolutely. Yes.
yes, there's a connection.
Just know, okay?
Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there. It's
Okay,
still,
okay.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, that's
Next
so
time
something.
break out, you and Chris and y'all are coming down
Go to
to
Zarape, baby.
y'all coming down the valley. Let us know. You know.
All right.
Absolutely, for sure.
I've got a question also. I know that
Yes.
we're wrapping up, but these are fun questions we're asking. So
Okay.
this is really cool. This is our favorite part of the show.
Okay,
Get to
I love
know
it.
you, and
I'm
then
ready.
get to really know. Yeah. So you're getting warmed up. You're getting ready to play. Back when you played early 2000s, what song would pump you up for that game?
Yeah.
It's going in our soundtrack.
It's going up. We've got a soundtrack
Oh my God,
on
let me
Spotify.
think. Oh God, what was I jamming back in the day? Oh my God, that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
2000s.
Got to reach into that memory, that collection of songs that you used to.
I feel like Jay-Z, like wasn't the Blueprint around then?
Yeah, Jay-Z was out. Yeah.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Jay-Z was out.
I actually, believe it or not, Outkast was.
Outcast.
Outkast.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like
Some
Bombs
good
Over
stuff.
Baghdad was kind of just came out around
Yes.
that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Outkast for sure. That was definitely
That's a good one to add. Bombs Over Baghdad. Outcast.
Bombs
I think
Over
a lot of people
Baghdad.
were. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And then what about now? What are you
What are you
listening to
jamming now?
What am I? Well, unfortunately, my kids take over my radio. So
Okay.
if I'm by myself, I'm just jamming some old school R&B.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my kids, they take over, and half the time I don't even know who it is. It's just.
So
Gotcha.
who's
But
the
I
old
feel like I'm
school-
getting old. I'm like, wait,
So
who?
who? Yeah, or you're like, I don't know why y'all listen to that music. Like, what is it? What is it? What are they saying?
What are they
Like, oh my
saying? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I say that to myself in the car sometimes, and I'm by myself. I'm like, what are they?
Yeah.
Or you listen to songs from back in the day, and you really listen to what they were saying. And you were like, I was saying it in front of my parents. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
They had no
so-
clue what you were talking about.
Nope.
Yeah, I had
Not
no
at all.
clue. So you said old school R&B while you're by yourself. What do you listen to? Is it like Babyface? Is it John B?
No,
Like, what are you
it's
listening
like-
to?
It could be, well, you said John B. It could be Escape, Brandy.
Oh man,
You know,
Brandy.
these are
Yeah.
all good
Okay.
like
Ah.
and
Okay.
Lauren Hill, like
Oh, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
right? The album itself been going for years all by itself. So yes, absolutely. And my kids know
Wow.
music too. I had to make sure they knew
Got to. That's what a great mom would do. It's like, hey, you know what? Like, you got to listen to
You
this
gotta
music.
know. You gotta know.
Well, I got one more question, and I got one question, the most important question in the world to me, since we have that connect. You're a basketball coach. Matt is known for his post play. I'm known for my 3-point shooting. Okay. What are you going with if you're down 2? All right. 3 seconds left. Are you going Matt inside, or are you going G for 3 to win the game?
Oh, gee. I love the question, but because I was down there in the block with my boy Matt, I gotta go inside. I'm so sorry. We gotta go for 2.
I thought we were connected.
We
Oh,
were,
man.
and then you put me in that spot. I'm sorry. I gotta go for it. Back to
And
the
the bigs got to stick together. I'm sorry. I'd have picked
Hey.
Naima and those shoulders above you. So I don't know, like, I'm sorry.
The
If
struggle
I
was
shoot
real
it,
down there.
Naima's
The
getting a
struggle
rebound.
was
So,
real. Absolutely. When you're on the block, sometimes once you get the ball, you don't want to give it back.
It's over. Yeah.
Exactly.
Shout out to the bigs at UTPA.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
You
great
listen to Lil
coach,
Baby all the
great
time.
player, great mom. What other goat discussion should we have about? I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So there's the comparison, the goats, right? There's the connect.
I
There's
see
the
it.
connect. Matt,
I see it.
I see the synergy. I can feel it. I'm on the Zoom too.
Just calling a spade, man.
I love
Dude,
it.
I love it.
Oh.
Hey, well, Naima, thank you so much for joining the show. Like I said, we've been trying to get you on for months, and we're so fortunate that you carved out the time to do it, because this is one of the best episodes and most fun that I've had in a long time doing the show. So thank you for joining us.
Fun. I appreciate it. I'm glad that we finally got this on and working, and I appreciate it. What you guys are doing is great. It brings back those wonderful memories.
Like, we weren't supposed to come up with something this clean. Like, something happened